I don't have my card on me anymore. It gave out. My Blackhawk card.
Gave out?
Yeah, it wore out, and yeah, I had the key to the city for the longest time. I go to the hot dog stand and charge everything, you know, charge it to the account, you know. All I gotta do is remember who am I kicking it with that day. Get good enough, you know a couple of the words and what to say, and boom, if you play it right, they don't even know.
Is the hot dog stand?
Dog.
They serve like gourmet food.
I still have a membership, and I always will, to the Blackhawk Golf Club. $50,000 membership. You want to be a member of the Blackhawk, and to play on the course, you have to know a member, and you still have to pay.
How do you get a membership?
Through my girlfriend's father, Jay. And my stepfather owned a corporation, which I had a temporary membership anyway. And since Jay is on the board of, he is the board of directors of the Blackhawk fucking, you know, homeowners association, the whole 9 yards and all that. This guy probably bets $1,000 a game, you know what I mean, on his golf. Yeah. I spent a whole summer in Blackhawk, fucking going to the movie theaters, sneaking into the movie theaters, sleeping all day because it's so fucking hot. And my dog was in the concrete area that was shaded all day and really cool, you know what I mean? I got to know the wine shop owner of Blackhawk that owns that wine store in Blackhawk. I got to know him and hang out with him as a party lush. And I used to sell pot to the lead karate guy in that karate place right there, and the wine shop dude. I go there and I'm drinking fucking, bumping elbows with just rickety people that come in for their bottles or come in for, you know, a glass of wine or something like that, you know. And lo and behold, they know, just because I was all shaved and clean cut and there, man, they had a coyote amongst the sheep and they didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Drinking the finest wines. I go clean up in the park in the morning, go, you know, get all nice and freshened up for my day of eating cheese and fucking bread, drinking wine, you know, going and overcharging these people bags of pot that they smoke almost all of it with me, you know. And you think I'm fucking with bad people too. He's the fucking karate instructor of a fucking, you know, Aaron. Where the fuck with the badass? Yeah, I always think I kept him happy though. All the local Blackhawk kids that hang up in that were fun. Now, now that one girl's sister, I would have done her in a second. Yeah, she was hot, but those kids, I'd buy them beer, like I'd buy them a case of beer. And I'd first check out the situation by finding out how many kids were drinking off of this and putting in their money on this. And then I charge them each individually $5 a piece for everyone that wanted the beer, you know? Like, well, if you want it, you got $5 if you know, it's for you. It's just the way it is. I mean, I'm not going to do a $10,000 felony for free, you know? What, you sucking my dick? I mean, what really are you benefiting me by? I mean, you know, $5 is kind of cheap, you know, the way I look at it. You know, it's always dangerous because you never know what they're thinking. But it was really bad when I was making the drugs. That's when I stopped, like, I don't know. I stopped having fun on drugs anymore, you know. It all became a big worry. You know, when the drugs were like, hey Ron, go do the rest of the bag in the bathroom with the lights turned off. Tell everyone you're not going there to do drugs, you know. I'm taking a shit, you know, flick, flick. You hear the lighter in there flicking away. Flick, flick, nothing. You know, when they tell me to do something like that, I go find someone else to go share my drugs with and go corrupt someone else's mind. You acquire a lot of friends really fast, you know. People that'll, oh, I'll get that for you, Ron. That dude owes you money. I'll take you, you know. Captain Save-A-Hose, you know, they're fucking waiting for you to give them another bag, you know. And you get some of those guys around, they call them bulldogs. You can't control them, and you're lucky they don't rob you, and which usually happens. And what happens? You get duct tape thrown in the car, taken to the wood pile, naked with the gun in your mouth. No, it happened to someone I knew. Happened to a few people I knew, but one I know that actually walked away from the wood pile, so that's when it got dangerous. It's still dangerous because I see, you know, I can't even really go hang out in my hometown because of the past, you know. And it's not like I'm one of the bad people there. That was a funny thing. You know, I might have been a fucking rip-off Karn or whatever drug addict, you know. But you know, I was one of the. I wouldn't take you somewhere and beat you up. And, you know, I'd just take you somewhere, leave you there, and I'd be out of there, and I'd be having fun with your money. Me and Woody. Fucking guy. There's like 3 classes of people in that small area, you know. You've got the middle class, the upper middle class, and then you got the rich. Well, they're wealthy, you know. Because we all know that rich people pay the wealthy, so, you know. And that was the one thing. I wanted to teach all the kids in Danville how to make dope. Because it's 15 years federal, you know, mandatory in a federal prison if you get caught manufacturing methamphetamine. Well, fuck, I figured if the senator's son and John Madden's daughters and, you know, all got busted for cooking dope, they'd lessen the charge, wouldn't they? Yeah, all these super rich people's kids that just went to jail for for 15 years. Federal, you do every fucking year. There ain't no good time, there ain't no 2/3 of the time, there ain't no fucking working it off. You're there. And I was just like, well, yeah, if I could, you know, just teach, because people are really stupid. And they don't think about what they do and cause and effect wise. And so they would get caught, you know, they'd drive around like, you know, someone I knew got busted driving around making meth in his car. So that was the best way to get rid of the smell, was just to keep driving around. And, you know, yeah. And like someone said to me, Black Hawk's not where the rich people live. Black Hawk's where the rich people's kids live. Those mansions are for those kids to tear up. I've been to more fucking blowout parties where we've totally Beastie Boys the house up, you know. Kick it, you know, we're fucking doing all kinds of wrong shit. People walking out the door with TVs, peeing on the floor, fucking spray painting the walls, breaking windows, going to SATCOM 4, going SR-17 on the satellite dish. It's only moving like a half a mile a second now that the motors are going ding, ding. You got 4 people hanging on going, dude, turn it some more. You know, we fucking tore that place up. And then, but you know, that's what happens here, you know, it's amazing. Oh, and if you wanted to learn how to make drugs at the time I was doing that, I'd teach you for a minimum of $5,000. I'll teach you start to finish everything you needed to know on how to be self-sufficient, be your own entrepreneurial man. Now, usually I would take a lot less than that just because I was a, you know, yeah, it was just that. Yeah, when I think of all of that stuff, I think that's when my memory blocks come up, you know. So I always try to block out all the bad of what I did on. Remember all the fun stuff I was doing, you know. But I was the only one having fun. And when you look at that, you know, it's like, Ron, come on, man, you've been in my window for 45 minutes, dude. Just open it up or look out at it, just quit looking out the corner, you know what I mean? I can see how that would get annoying to some people, and they're not really having as much fun as I was, you know. Things like that, you know. I still look at it as having fun, because as long as you're laughing, then you're having fun, you know, the way I look at it. And that's all I wanted. I didn't want the good time to stop, you know. I was having a great time. Didn't really have any worries in the world. Yeah.